This is insane. The Knicks are making another move in free agency. According to reports, the Knicks are signing an Olympic star and now former 76ers big man Guerschon Yabusele to a 2-year deal. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. If you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications on as well too. If you want to support the channel, the easiest way to do that is to hit that subscribe button. And now, let's get started. The Knicks signed Guerschon Yabusele to an insane deal. As soon as free agency started yesterday evening, the Knicks didn't waste any time, and they struck a deal with free agent Jordan Clarkson. And they're signing Clarkson to the veterans minimum. What an insane deal. But the Knicks were not done making moves. New York just pulled off another move to strengthen their front court. According to reports, the Knicks are signing Guerschon Yabusele to an insane deal. Let's break down all of these latest reports today. Shout out to Shams of ESPN for giving us this following information here. According to him, free agent center Guerschon Yabusele has agreed to a 2-year, $12 million contract with the New York Knicks, plus a player option. The Knicks negotiated this new deal with his agents on Tuesday. And Ian Bagley, an SNY Knicks NBA insider, also confirms this as well too. The Knicks get one of the top big men on the market using the taxpayer mid-level exception. The Knicks had interest in Al Horford, but it's likely he's going to command a higher salary than the Knicks would have available. Once again, the Knicks are signing Guerschon Yabusele to a 2-year, $12 million deal with a player option in year 2. Yabusele averaged 11 points and 5.6 rebounds per game last season with the Philadelphia 76ers. He also shot 50% from the field and 38% from 3. Are you kidding me? 38% from 3 and 50% from the field, and the Knicks are getting him by only using the taxpayer mid-level exception? That is a steal. This is a deal that the Knicks needed to make because we always have issues with our front court. And now the Knicks are adding an Olympic star, a proven big man that was a top big man in the market. A number of contending teams wanted to add Yabusele, and the Knicks added him by only using the taxpayer mid-level exception. This is a steal of a deal, and the Knicks were able to execute it. And according to James L. Edwards of The Athletic, Yabusele can float across the front line, add some size off the bench, and the Knicks, once Mitchell Robinson came back, only had one regular bench rotational player who could cover him last year that was 6'8". And now New York adds Yabusele. Once again, he shot 38% from 3, basically on 4 attempts per game. That is insane. If you're wondering why the Knicks wanted to go after Al Horford, it's because he can play the 4 or 5, he can stretch the floor, he can shoot the 3, and if you pair him alongside Karl-Anthony Towns, that is a great double big lineup. With Guerschon Yabusele, he gives you the same thing as Al Horford does, but here's the thing. He's going to cost less than Horford, and he's younger than Horford, meaning you're not going to have to worry about his age, if he needs to take days off, if he's going to retire, his tired legs, or anything like that. And because Yabusele is younger, he can be more active. He can be more physical for the Knicks and their front court. Exactly what we need. We got to remember, there was times last season where Mitchell Robinson was out and Karl-Anthony Towns was injured. And some of that time, we didn't even have Precious Achiuwa. You want to know why Ariel Hukporti was even able to get minutes? It's because the Knicks had nobody else to play. They were forced to play Ariel Hukporti, and we saw what he was able to do. And I love that Huck Porty was able to step up in the moment. But that situation told the Knicks that they need more help in their front court. So this signing of Yabusele was a great move because now next season, let's say Mitchell Robinson can't go one night, or he's injured, or he's sick, or whatever the reason may be. Now we have another big off the bench, potentially, that we can start right alongside Karl Anthony Towns. Or if we want to play the mismatch, we can also play Yabusele there as well, too. He offers size, he offers shooting, and he's a great playmaker as well, too. That's not his greatest forte. I'm not saying that's the main reason the Knicks sign him, but he's a willing passer. He can score in the open court. He can shoot threes, and he can dominate inside. He can rebound inside. That means he helps the Knicks get more second chance opportunities. That's what Mitchell Robinson does as well, too. But here's the thing. With Yabusele, he also gives you that offensive game that you need as well. He's not only going to give you defense. And that's another major reason why the Knicks signed him. I cannot tell you guys enough. I cannot praise this move enough. The Knicks needed to get more front court help. They needed to get another backup big on this roster. In some way, they needed to add more size. And what did they do? They went out in the free agent market and got one of the best big men on the market that was available, and they added him to this team. He gives you size, he gives you shooting, he gives you great offense and great defense, and he can rebound the ball as well, too. All things that the Knicks needed in a backup big, he gives them. And they were able to add him on an amazing deal. What else could you want? What else were you looking at in free agency? Leon Rose and this Knicks front office, they cooked once again by having this deal done. They added Jordan Clarkson at the vet minimum. Amazing deal. And they used the taxpayer mid-level exception to now sign Guerschon Yabusele. One great move after another great move. So it sounds like the Knicks are only going to have the minimums available in order to round out the rest of this roster. It sounds like all of their other moves in free agency are now completed because honestly, they don't really have any more money to make any more moves in free agency. The only way the Knicks are going to improve this team at this point is by making a trade, which is definitely not off the table. But there's another way the Knicks can round out this roster. And in my opinion, this is the way they're going to do it. They've made the free agent moves that they're going to make at this point. We already know more or less the 9-man rotation for next season. The way for the Knicks to round out the rest of this team is to utilize the rookies. Kevin McCullough Jr., Ariel Hukporti, Pacome Dadier, Tyler Kolek. All of these young players, the Knicks must find rotational spots for them in the roster next season. Because if they do, you round out the roster, you keep costs low, you don't add to your cap, and you improve this team without having to do really anything else in free agency. Exactly what the Knicks want to do. We have the free agents that are going to have an impact for the Knicks next season off the bench. But we really need to elevate the rookies so that way our bench gets even stronger. And if you give the rookies that confidence, they are going to answer the call and improve as well too. Exactly what the Knicks want to do. But in terms of free agency, I think after the Knicks have signed Guerschon Yabusele, they're not going to make any other moves unless it's minimal moves to help round out this roster. But in my opinion, the best way for the Knicks to do that at this point is to utilize and elevate the rookies. But Leon Rose and this Knicks front office deserve a lot of praise for the moves they've made in free agency. They locked up Jordan Clarkson on a veterans minimum deal. That is amazing. And they stole Guerschon Yabusele, one of the top centers on the free agency market, by using the taxpayer mid-level exception. Leon Rose and this Knicks front office continue to cook. And if you ask me, they're not done cooking yet. Another move is coming. Just be patient and wait for it. But what about you guys? What do you think about the Knicks signing free agent center Guerschon Yabusele to a 2-year, $12 million contract? Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.